My name is Yuto Tanaka. I'm an ordinary high school student who doesn't stand out in particular. I was in the classroom getting ready for the next class, and I heard a noisy voice.
Wow, you're amazing, Asuka.
You see? Because they were getting carried away. I beat them up a bit. They ran away screaming.
Cool.
The girl who's bragging about the fight at the center of it all is Asuka Kenzaki. She's what you call a punk girl. And it was a regular sight in our class to see her bragging like this. Amazing, Kenzaki-san! I heard she never loses a fight, right? She has a black belt in karate and judo. I heard she's well versed in all kinds of martial arts. We have to be careful not to be marked. Kenzaki is feared by her classmates. She must have heard the gossip too, because she is smiling smugly with satisfaction. It is such a situation that the punk girl, who is proud of her skills, is in the same class as me. She's not a bad person. Actually, she is a good girl who helps students in trouble. She raised her hand actively in class. She didn't get any of the answers right though. That's why my life as a student was so peaceful. Then one day after school,
What should I do? What should I do?
I found Kenzaki looking impatient, not the same as her usual getting cocky. Hey!
I was surprised. Tanaka, huh?
You remembered me, huh? Even though I don't stand out.
I can remember the faces of my classmates. What do you need?
Well, you said something like, "What should I do?" and your face turned blue. I was wondering if I should just ignore you.
Well, that's...
If you have any problems, I'm here to listen. I won't talk about it to anyone. It'll make you feel better than screaming into a well.
If you tell anyone about this, I'll hurt you.
Of course. So, what happened?
Well, yesterday on the way to go shopping, I accidentally scraped my bike on a gang's motorcycle. It was a time sale, so I was in a hurry. That's why I'm being called out.
You're proud of the fight, aren't you? Then why don't you just beat them? I remember you were bragging about your big stand-up fight against a motorcycle gang.
No, that's it. It's a lie.
What?
The truth is, I've never been in a fight. Not even once.
What? Seriously, you were so bold to say that. Then, is it lie that you also have black belts in karate and judo?
I've never done martial arts in my life, so I don't know what to do.
Then why don't you help her out, Yuto? Ryuji, where did you come from? Well, I heard you talking about having fun. So, Asuka-chan, you're in trouble, right? Then it's only logical that you should help her. His name is Ryuji Takahashi. He's a friend of mine, and he's a good-tempered guy who's hard to hate. He's a godforsaken man, and even now, I didn't see any sign of him.
No, Tanaka would just be a sandbag when he comes around. He doesn't even seem to have any trouble with people. Well then, I'm going. Don't ever spread the word about this.
So, what are you going to do? The gang that called out Asuka-chan, Oga, is known for their ferociousness. I think it would be a bad idea to leave her alone. I know. Ryuji had my back and I let out a sigh. After school that day, Kenzaki was summoned by a group of gangs to a vacant lot that was their territory. I'm surprised you came alone. Well, if you hadn't come, we would have come to you.
I'm sorry.
Oh? Do you think just apologizing is going to fix my motorcycle? You've got to show me some sincerity. Kenzaki shrinks under the pressure of the gangs. They don't seem to be willing to forgive her with just an apology either. I'm sorry. I'll apologize instead. So please forgive her. What the hell, dude? Oh, of course. I'll pay for the repairs. Is this the motorcycle you were talking about? It's true that there are some scratches on the surface, but it will be fixed soon. You've got to be kidding. I'll beat you up if you keep talking nonsense. Hey, let's get this guy together too. They don't seem to be willing to settle for us. Oh, hey! Stop it! Leader, what's going on? You look pale. Are you by any chance Yuto Tanaka? Yeah, I am. Leader, do you know him? You idiot! This person is the legendary leader of the motorcycle gangs in this area in junior high school. What? I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Hey, you guys, let's go. Oh, the repair bill is at... No problem, sir. I'll just spit on this stuff and it'll be fixed.
Thanks for saving me.
I was just passing by. Don't worry about it. And don't mind what I said earlier. It's just exaggerated. When I was in middle school, I went around destroying biker gangs for one reason or another. Some of them even made me the president of the group. Well, that was fine with me. I didn't expect my classmates to know that. It was a hassle.
Whoa!
What?
I didn't think you were such a big guy. Make me your apprentice.
What?
I want to be just like you.
Come on. I don't want to stand out. Find someone else.
Don't say that. I'll definitely follow you, brother.
Stop talking with the underlying tone. For the next few days, Kenzaki followed me around like a stalker. However, she remembered when I said I didn't want to show off. She didn't speak to me directly in public. That helped though. If I'm alone, even for a moment, she will try to close the distance between us. And then one day...
I've been watching you for a long time. What the hell do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
The other day, you were asked to buy something. But instead of kicking him in the face, you just smiled and went along with it.
I think it's a bit of an exaggeration to call me a lackey. Well, I was asked to do a chore.
And not just once. Many times. You're completely looked down by everyone around you, aren't you? How can you be laughing all the time?
This is fine. In middle school, people shun me because of what I did. Now, I don't have any of that. I get along with people. Nothing makes me happier than that.
You're really not like this.
Kenzaki didn't seem convinced though, but she didn't intervene any further. It was a brief moment of relief when I realized that everything was now settled. Come out! Yuto Tanaka! The gangs barged into the school. I know you're here. I'm going to clear you of the bitterness. Let me clear it up. To hear their speech, apparently, the leaders of the gangs I crushed are getting together and they're forming an allied force. When I helped Asuka before, I guess they found out my whereabouts.
Yuto, what are you going to do?
We have to go to...
But there are so many of them.
If I don't go, those guys will get to the other ordinary students. Just like that time. Why I used to crush them, it was because my friends and other guys from the same middle school were suckers. Those guys have no pride or conviction. All they have is vanity and an ugly desire to exploit the weak.
But you don't want to show off.
I can't help it if they call out to me so loudly. It's all just rust from my own body. Then, I don't have to think so hard anymore. Hey, I'm here. Don't mess with the other guys. Here you are. I'm going to pay you back for what you did to me. You guys, get him! You're so bossy with all your numbers. And so, the duel began. They outnumbered him by far, but... Are you a monster? Can't stop him! I'm going to start with the one that appears in front of me. And I'm going to beat them to a pulp without mercy, breaking their hearts so that they can bite back again. Hey man, the repair charge for the motorcycle on the other day. I put the money in the hands of the gang who looks familiar to him. Then, I glared at them with a hegemony. If you want to fight, I'll beat you. In return, I'll void your hand at someone else. If you do, I will show no mercy this time. No! The gangs are running away. They've all been beaten up by me alone. They'll be quiet for a while. But my life as a student would have been changed forever now. I've been exposed. And it's probably because they saw that rampage. The next day, most of the students started avoiding me. I can't help it. I understand that, but it's true that I miss them.
Good morning, Yuto.
Asuka, aren't you scared of me?
Afraid? Why?
Well, because I went on such a rampage.
I'm rather in love with you again.
You're like a little kid, still pinning for the bad guy.
No. I fell in love with Yuto because you work hard for others, not for yourself. I know the real Yuto. That's why I'll never leave you.
I see. Of course, I'm here too. You're lucky you don't have friends who was rather using you as a chore anymore. You look a little red, Yuto. What? The words Asuka-chan said to you made you happier than you thought? Huh?
Really?
That's not what I meant. Well, you're not being honest.
But I like that about you too. I like it.
My life as a student changed drastically after the incident with the gang. But it seems the change wasn't all bad.
Yuto, do you want to go out somewhere after school?
How about karaoke with the three of us? Well, I don't have a choice. Today, I'm having a great time with my really good friends.